Welcome to another episode of High on Why. Today, our guest is Mr. Richardson. He is the CEO, founder of Bubblejet Private Limited, which is an event management company. And we would be talking to him more about how events are being conducted and why we should take up an event company to celebrate our event. Hi, Richard. Welcome to High on Why. It's great to have you here today at our episode. And I think as you have, event company, so I guess you are also full of energy. So let's start from rapid fire questions.
Yeah, hi,
Yep.
Sukita. Thanks for having me here.
Here comes your questions, yeah? Indoor or outdoor events?
Outdoor.
Okay. Favorite venue you have worked with?
Leela Palace.
One best feedback at the event from an attendee?
Best feedback I've got is, compliments about the lightings and the setup that we have done. So,
Okay.
there's something.
Describe your last event in 3 words.
Headache.
Okay.
But still, yeah, it is fun-filled.
Okay.
And I love to handle complexity. is
Okay,
something.
nice. Biggest party fail you turned around the last minute?
Okay. I think before COVID, we planned one big event, and then what happened? The entire lightings and sound and everything was supposed to be carried by one generator.
Okay.
The power generator, which got failed, and then the event got delayed for somewhere about 45 minutes. And in the meanwhile, we started making the audience play some random games and then made it fun-filled rather than to just keep them waiting.
So I think
that is-
managing
yes,
on
manage-
floor,
yeah,
that's
correct.
very important. What's one feature of Bubblejet that people don't expect but absolutely love?
Our way of handling with clients, we don't only do the technical stuff, we also try to give our clients or whoever is actually kind of producing the event, we kind of take extra mile to go give them solutions that they wouldn't be seeing or expecting, which will also save their expense or even the
Okay.
effort. So that is something that we
Okay.
share.
If your team was on a reality show, what it would be called as?
Okay. Reality show, is that okay? So sorry, this is not rapid. This is killing.
You can say anything which
Okay.
comes to your mind.
Yeah, I feel roadies.
Okay. Okay. What's one trend you would love to bury in a time capsule?
Trend of celebration. I think that is something that IPL.
Okay.
IPL.
Most overused event song you feel?
Overused
Oh,
events.
Song.
Okay. What is this? Party abhi baki hai. Saturday.
Saturday
These
night.
songs.
Okay.
Bored and done with those.
If you had a superpower during events, what would it be?
I would multiply myself or get doppelgangers so that
Yeah, right.
I could do everything, multitask and things like that.
So we are done with rapid fire. Okay. So as you said that you want to multiply yourself and, have more manpower, right? So in the similar way, during those old days, celebration means very few celebrations they had initially, right? And probably they were there in their own native place. So it was very easy to execute any kind of a celebration. But now people are, being diverse. They have come out of their native places. And that is one of the reason wherein they don't have much of manpower and they, delegate.
Correct.
They want to delegate the work
That's
and
right.
come out of it. That is one kind of a thing. And second kind of a thing which I feel is probably also, people want to enjoy themselves. They don't want to take the, stress on their own head. So they just want to delegate
Correct.
it to
That's right.
event management, right? So how does your audience, your audience who come up to you, what is their agenda behind this?
First of all, you have rightly mentioned that to just give a fact, event organizing or managing is considered to be top 5th most difficult and stressful job in globally. So, so that is something. Not only because they don't have manpower, also that they don't want to fail their event. Right? So
Yeah.
if you are having a wedding, or if you are maybe hosting some party at home, you don't want to fail.
Yes.
So that is one thing. And also vendor connections is
Yeah.
one of the major aspect why our clients come to us, because they will not be able to kind of procure or recruit right team or procure right system and things like that. So they look forward for a professional who can actually look at it in a technical way and then provide a best solution in the most efficient pricing. And also because like I said, event is one of the most stressing jobs. So it is better that clients enjoy the event rather than breaking their head in getting into all these technical aspects. So it is better for them to just kind of pay that exact same money what they are spending, or maybe even less, and let the professionals do
Yeah.
professional jobs. So that is something that we do.
Okay, we also discussed about the trends, right?
Correct.
So, what trends you feel you are also, having the company from over a decade, right?
Correct.
So, what trends you feel, okay, they are, repeatedly happening, and probably you feel, okay, this trend is something, it's outdated. People should, again rethink of such trends. Also, few trends are traditional trends, which is still people are taking it forward. So, what are they?
Okay. The most of the works that we do is corporate events, as you already know. So the trends that we see is that musical events are everlasting trend, even though because of the complications of concerts and things like that, it was kind of down for a bit. But again, I would love to see the rock band trend to come back to Bangalore. So that is something that I kind of miss. Nowadays, there are bigger concerts that we see. Big bands will be performing, but it is not the regular old style rock band. So that is something that I would love to get back to the trend. I am not such a DJ fan, so live music trend is something that I would love to get it back.
But yeah, but the band trend is kind of trending right now. So
Correct.
people, So, but I feel it is more with the younger crowd than the
Correct, that's
older crowd, right? Yeah. So your company name is Bubblejet,
Correct.
right? So why is that brand name you have chosen? What's the story behind that?
We were before called as Rain in Event Community. So under that banner, we were
Sorry, once again.
Rain in Event Community, RANE and Rain in. So event community. So under that banner, we were working on events. But in COVID, we kind of we were completely out of business like any other event company. So we were sitting and planning and rethinking about our business module. So that's where we also started building a mobile application. It's a solution for small scale events, like birthday parties, wedding anniversaries, and all these things. And when we were looking for brand name, we wanted something that kind of started event or party supply industry. So that's when myself and my team started working on branding. So my co-founder David, he actually kind of came up with this name. That's where we started with Bubblejet. And Jet is because we want to, that is our motto, to deliver events in a very short span of time in a professional way. So that is something that we are working on.
Okay. Nice. This is something new we got to know. Okay, so what was your first event you had, undergone, and what was your experience through that? Probably you would have failed in first event. Yeah, obviously you learned from, few things.
Exactly.
So like that, what is that you learned from your first event and what was it?
Yeah, communication, importance of communication is something that I learned, because client who comes with a non-technical background from events, they might be trying to explain what they want, their requirements or their need for the event or the styling or whatever that is. To understand that and to execute that will be, it was kind of a challenge for me in the beginning. So once, I still remember, in one of the bigger event that we were doing, one of the client, they approached me for some kind of specific backdrop and the stage, which was slightly changed. And then overnight, when we were doing the setup, they came and then they checked, and then that was completely different from what they were asking for. And then we had to completely redo in the night, in the middle of the night, we had to just go to the vendors, call them continuously, kind of, and then try to procure. We kind of lost so much of money there because we were definitely offering more than what they usually charge. So that is something that I learned.
Also, every customer of yours, or probably client of yours, they would be asking for something, demanding for something. At the end of the day, you have to execute the same way what they have, communicated to you. Correct. So how is that challenging to you?
Yeah, that is quite challenging. First thing, it is very much necessary for us to be real and tell them what exactly that we can procure and then do. So that is one clarity that we give to all of our clients, instead of just going and then saying that, yeah, we can do it just to crack the deal, and then later on kind of do something change. We will make sure that we will lower the expectations of the clients, so that transparency will always be there in Bubblejet. That's our
Okay.
culture. And apart from that, like I said, visual representations of the event infrastructure or the pricing, which can be varied according to the different needs and standards and quality. That is something that we try to communicate rightly with the client and understand the client. So over a period of time, I have understood that not every client want us.
So in that way, I think you have to be very transparent to your client. Only then,
Correct. That's right.
it works
Yes, yes.
better. And also, I understand the demands and the communication transparency would help you and all that. But also, the demand is this, but the budget is low. So how do you work out in that case?
Uh, that's the most frequent
I know it's very
problem that
challenging. Yeah, it's
Correct,
very challenging because everybody has their own ideologies, and also for them, it's the only celebration. For them,
Correct.
they have to make it very special.
Correct. That's
Right. So how do you work on that aspect?
I mean, see, it's not that we cannot produce a low budget event. We can do it, but it comes with the problems like the quality of the products that we use, or the manpower that we use, or the output, the final output of the event. Let's say that if it is a very technical event, we would love to always have plan A, plan B, or a backup plan which is ready. So those things will be costing clients. So whenever a client comes to us and then says these things, we will make sure that we tell them. So there might be such problems which you might face. If they can, compromise on that, we will deliver it under their budget. So that is something. And according to my knowledge, I have always been very competitive in my pricing.
Okay.
To the quality that we match.
Okay, when it comes to event management, first of all, people think why I should delegate the work, right? Already, they have their own budgeting, right?
Correct.
And also coming to event, they have to again, put an extra effort and also, pay to you, right?
Correct.
At the end of the day. So how do you work on that aspect? Because budgeting itself for them, celebrating for one thing is for them itself is a big thing, right? They have to put their own money, hard-earned money, right? So how do you convince over there?
First of all, I don't have to convince, because India, we love to celebrate. Even if you compare to any other countries, we have the most celebrations or festivals or the reasons to celebrate. We celebrate a baby which is born before even birth, or after the celebration 6-month birthday, or the 1 year birthday, and it is growing, because if you see closely, the whatever we earn or struggle is for that one special day that we look forward to. So we need more reasons to celebrate. So that's what we believe also. And in that way, everybody, I don't see anybody hesitating in putting money. And being India, you might know the trend in spending in weddings. India being known for it, by the way, in event industry. So that is something that is already taken care of. Apart from that, if a client comes and then tries to squeeze in, it again, to what, I can say that there's already a fixed pricing that we worked with. The vendors that we work with, we have already built that ecosystem or the community that we already have. So we try to negotiate with our vendors and then get back to them, and then try to give them the best possible solution. So that is something that we do.
And also, clients, they definitely need a lot of choices. Okay. One choice given to them, they are not, satisfied. They need a lot of choices to select from that, right? And also, vendor management is something which is not an easy thing. So, so how do you see both of this?
So, any vendor that comes to us, or any vendor that we are working with, are already verified from our vendor manager. We have in-house vendor manager who will handle the data of all the vendors that we work with. So whenever we only give it to the vendors who we can trust, because getting them on time, getting the right products, and let's say the pricing part and all these things, we should be well aware to kind of go out and then market our service. So in that way, we work with the very closed vendors who we already verify, kind of a well-known or formed community, and then try to circulate business among us. So that's how we work.
In that case, yes, you need to have different vendors.
Correct.
A lot of vendors in
definitely,
your track, right?
Yes. How we usually work is that in our data we have A grade vendors, B grade vendors, according to the pricings or the products that they have. So whenever a client comes to us and then speaks to us about the budget and their expectations, outputs of the event, we kind of track it down to the correct vendors and then reach out to them for their availabilities and things like that. So in that way, we are technically sound. So that is something.
When there is like peak season, or probably you have too many events and you're juggling between a lot of events, how do you maintain the energy of yours and also maintain the energy of your team? Because
that's quite challenging. It is. I mean, whenever there is event, especially such technical events, there are days that I have not slept for continuous 2 days, 2.5 days without sleep. We have been on field working, or maybe 1 hour of sleep and then come back to the field and then work and things like that. And my team is also very supportive in that manner, so I don't have to
blessed.
They know we don't micromanage. The culture in our company is in that way that we don't ask for anybody's login time or log out time. They know that if it is free, they are free to take leaves. But when there is work, they know that they cannot even ask. So they know that expectation. And whenever we are hiring, also we kind of tell them that this is how event management field will be. And then if they're passionate about it, only if they are okay with it, then we kind of onboard them. So
good, your team is sorted it that way, I guess. So what is the unique event you have conducted so far? I mean, you feel, this was the unique one I have. Maybe a corporate or a personal event.
Personal event, I can think of a personal event. There was a breakup party planned by, so that was one of the most fun-filled, and then also kind of, the friends had got together and then wanted to
that might be very different celebration.
Yes.
Breakup. I know that is becoming a trend right now, but then people around them won't be feeling that celebration. So how was it? Just tell me.
It was good actually. At the end of the day, whoever is going through breakup, they need friends like such. So that is something.
So they had their own friends with them too. Okay.
Proves friendship is better.
I know. Okay. So coming to again events and also your event commerce sector.
Correct.
Right. So how is that put up? Tell us more about that.
Like I said, in COVID, we were completely out of business. We wanted to do something scalable. One thing that we observed in the market is that even in COVID, when all the business was shutting down, the bigger businesses or the digital businesses were booming. Let's say Zomato or Swiggy or Amazon, any other e-commerce application. So that's where we understood that event industries being one of the most unorganized sectors, and people were also finding it very difficult to procure or celebrate. At that point of time, myself and my team, we all sat down and then we wanted to do something scalable, something digital.
Okay.
At that hour, we kind of finalized on building a mobile application. So it's called Bubblejet application.
Okay.
We kind of, it's a e-commerce application where you can go and then plan your small parties, birthdays, wedding anniversaries, or Diwali, Christmas, New Year, anything. So all the products that are related to such events are listed in our platform. And also there is venue. So once you add products, you can go to the venue tab and then select a venue that are listed in our platform. And from there, you can also go and schedule when is this event. So we have given a feature called calendar where they will, users can just go to that calendar and then create events there.
Okay.
So that even for next year, just imagine if even if you forget someone's birthday, you can just go to that date and then just recreate that event and immediately that will be placed. So that is something that we are working on. And the application is ready. We are testing right now. So we'll be launching soon. So that is something about our application. So we are basically the vision or the mission is to make events easy. So, it has been one of the most difficult part or the stressing part for anybody to plan and host an event. I'm sure you might have come across such moments where you are planning and then planning or organizing one family get together where all the stress is on your head and you have to go to multiple vendors,
Yes.
or you have to find a venue and you have to personally go visit and you don't know the options.
Yeah.
So this application is going to make it very easy. You can just do everything in your fingertips. So that is something that we are working on.
It looks very fascinating. At the same time, it makes things easier for people who don't know vendors.
Correct. That's right. And we also want to be the next cool startup in Bangalore ecosystem.
You will be.
Yeah, and I hope so.
How you're using AI into your field?
No, to be very honest, in the beginning stage, we are only working on building a initial traction to get our initial clients or customers or end users
Okay.
And understand their requirements. And then once it is done, we already have plans of integrating AI into the application, where you can just go tell the AI that you have so and so budget. You want the let's say birthday event, and you will just put birthday event for 5-year-old in let's say Avengers theme, and the AI will completely give you the solution, the design of what kind of decorations that you can use, what cakes that you can get, and everything that will be done within your budget.
Okay.
So we are building a tool where there is a scroller where you can scroll the budget and then the images keeps changing and things like that. So,
in a way, AI is helping you to
yes, it is. I mean, yeah,
have a better experience of different themes, because people need different themes in every celebration. So one is used, the other person doesn't want to use the same thing, right?
That's right.
So then it's a good one.
Correct. Yeah. It is.
Yeah. So I mean, I also feel digitally, there are pros and cons to it.
Correct.
Right. So I think this is one of the advantages you are having it. Right. Good to know. So from my end, the questions are over.
Oh, good.
So thank you. Thank you so much
for having me and making me feel comfortable.
Thank you.
Thanks again. Pleasure is mine.